And welcome back to another exciting episode of Final Fantasy 7. Back with me, True Fight. Let's get right into it. Today's episode, we're going to just have a chill one. Just going to talk about some of the areas so we know when we come back after the next episode, which will be moving on to the Temple of the Ancients. I'm going to show you how to get the Great Gospel for Airis there. I'm going to show you some limit breaks, some materia, some of the areas, and anything else that you didn't already know. And I had been going on several times in other episodes. I know this is the basics. Some people don't know this, so I'm going to go over it now. So this is going to be one of the last episodes where I explain things majorly, because going from here, a lot of story plot and a lot of leveling. So what I'll have to do is say, go level, do this, do that, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. And then later on I'll explain the chocobos, everything else, the all materia, some of the other materia that we need to do some of the things later on, like the trophies. If you're trophy hunting, I'll go over all that later on. But for now, you can be safe to know that I can show you certain things that I know that some other people don't know. I don't know if this game will still be played in a few weeks anyway, generally because the remake will make people want to play that more. But if you haven't got the money and you want to have a little go at the first one, the original, then you can see what it might turn out like in the newer ones to come. Here I'm organising all my material between the whole group, and I've chosen certain elements for certain people. Like here, Tifa's got most of the summoning materia. She's going to level that up, and some other materia, so that we can do certain leveling. And then some of the other characters, I'm going to try and keep all their levels relatively the same. Generally, I don't want them to be too high leveled, and I want Cloud to be one of the people that doesn't level up too fast. We use Cloud throughout the whole thing. So here are the Grand Spark things that I was going on about, and as you can see, I've been leveling up Tifa's limit break, and against these sort of enemies it's brilliant. This is the enemy where you steal others from. They sell for 750 each, so it's good. You can steal almost 5 at the same time, and it's a pretty good way to use match magic against them to get kills for your limit break. Next, we're going to go smoothly on to some of the other characters like Red Sif and Vincent, and we're going to show you exactly what I'm talking about here with the hypers. That fast to get our limit breaks up faster. You can see these are all the things that I do every time I go to a new area. I make sure I've got everything. Check out the shops, check out all the materia, check out all the armor and everything, check out my party members and what I need to do before I go to the next area. So now you've seen that that's what I've done. I've pretty much just been leveling here and showing you exactly where everything is. This is Fort Condor, if you've forgotten all about it, or if you're just tuning in to my episode on my channel right now. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, give it a like, a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. I like to talk to everyone about different things about the game or upcoming games, like Final Fantasy Remake is going to be around the corner. That I will be showcasing soon. I've just come back after a few months. I was injured and I was working quite a lot, so I didn't have time to put up any videos, but now I'm back. We're in isolation, so I've got plenty of time to help people out with different games. So here we've gone to Fort Condor. I'm showing you where you can get hyper and tranquilizers and tents quite easily. Using tents to heal up, hypers to get your limit breaks up really fast. But generally the idea is fighting in that forest, you get limit breaks pretty quick anyway. And you can get all sorts of different things. The save points, you can save on the map anyway. But there's several different places you can fight here. Here you can see this is the area where you get White Wind. This guy, if you didn't know already, I have explained in several different videos about it. It's a key component to the enemy skill. White Wind heals you, so it's pretty good because it heals the whole party, whereas you'd have to use Cure All or Cure on several different party members. You can just use a White Wind and it will save you some MP. As you can see, I'm making sure that all my material is in the right places and that I've leveled up enough each character and that they all have the right gear. Sometimes I've got 2 or 3 of the same item so that all my characters are decent around this kind of level. We're getting into the mid areas of the game, so this is kind of where I stop and think about what I want before carrying on a game. Generally I try to get the best out of the game by making sure that I'm all prepared. And if you've got to this point already of the video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below. I always like to know what everyone's up to. I myself am in isolation at the moment. I haven't got anything at the moment, but my job is closed. Most jobs have been closed right now currently. Give a thumbs up if you're getting Final Fantasy Remake and you're looking forward to it. If you're new to the channel, hit the red subscribe button, and if you got this far, hit the like button and we can get on with the video. Here we're going to be talking to this man here. He can give you 3 different items. Gold bangle, a fire bangle or amulet, resist against thunder and fire. And the third item that we want is mythril. Now we need to get a certain number, so basically I'm going to be fighting enemies and killing a certain amount of enemies so that it's on an odd number, like 333 or 335. Got 33 there, so he hasn't given me anything yet, so I should be able to get it soon. Once I got the mythril, I should be able to do a certain thing with it. As you can see, the number has gone up. I will come back to you when I get the first item. Here we go. We're getting closer. 395. So it should be soon. One or two more fights should do it. Maybe one more. As you can see, I leveled up my characters quite a lot in the last couple of episodes. They're almost 50s. 396. So we're getting there. Three nine seven. This one should be the right one. Hopefully. I think I've got it right. And we get the mythril. That's right. We can now get the last limit break for airis there. The Great Gospel. Now we have to go over to the guy that we were talking to about the key in the last episode. He's in the house, and you can choose the big box or the small box. You want the small box because that's the Great Gospel, and that'll be the item we need to use on airis there once we've learned all of her limit breaks. I've only learned level 2, not level 3, so I need to go and do that. She's a little bit more attention because her abilities are more healing based than fighting based. Fighting based moves are a lot easier because you can just keep attacking and using them, whereas airis here, she needs a little bit more attention. You can use magics and stuff. I will go over that later on. Next we'll be heading over to the Midgar area, and then we'll be going to travelling over different parts of the terrain so that we can get acquainted to the areas that we're going to be leaving behind soon. We'll be going to several other places soon in the next couple of episodes. Here is the Midgard bit. What you have to do is talk to this guy. He'll let you in for 10 gil, and we can go up and we can make our way to the area. If you haven't got the enemy skill yet, this is where you can get it. It's in the middle of the alley, and then you have to talk to the guy and he'll let you go down the stairs. I have showcased that in several different episodes. If you go back a few, you'll find the right episode. We're going to go straight through this area to the next one. And as you can see, you can talk to this guy and you can just go straight in and across to the other area. That's how you get back and forwards, or you can just use a tiny Bronco if you really need to. But this will take us to Costa del Sol, where we can buy some more material if we so choose. But we're going to go straight around this area and we're going to go back to one of the current areas. A few enemies along the way. And this is the guy where we're going to get the Great Gospel. And here you can see that we've got the Great Gospel. And that's the item you're going to use once you've leveled up enough of her skills. And this is the next enemy. You can steal off them and get a turbo ether. It's just next to the forest area. You can get them in several different areas of the game. this particular one gives you the dazzlers. You're going to be needing them for an important enemy in the future. A very big boss. Everyone knows who I'm talking about. I won't spoil it. So, there you go folks, that's most of what I wanted to talk about in this episode. So hopefully in the next one we can carry on with the story. Hopefully I've gone over several different things and I've shown you several things that you can get. But this is pretty much the end of the episode, and I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Turn on the notification bell, which is in the right hand corner, so that you can see the rest of my videos, and check out some of my other ones if you're interested in Final Fantasy. I'm doing a lot of them, generally up until when we get Final Fantasy Remake. It should be out in a few weeks, so hopefully we can play that together. And I'll explain my theory and how I've played it. I've already played the demo. I'm going to upload a video of me playing the demo shortly, folks. I'm going to finish off this and then going to hurry up with the rest of my other videos, and then we're going to get to the newer games, and hopefully I will be up to date with everything. Generally I should have started a few years earlier, but it took my time getting here. Hopefully in the near future everyone will be okay and I can help out with some new walkthroughs. Thank you for watching, and I hope you had fun, and I'll see you in the next one.